Good morning, CrossFit Manitowoc. Coach Matt with the workout for the 5th of May. Number one, again, going back to our my theme, hold the standard this week. And I was just thinking about this as the weather was beautiful this weekend and then gets back to cold. Another little knock on our collective mental inventory of like what are the things I can be happy about, and they just took away the weather. I'm like, dang it. Any rate, but all the more reason for us to continue to hold the standard. Another theme that I've been on is a lot of us have been neglecting our mobility and tissue work over the course of this quarantine and being shut out of the gym. So I want to make sure we are on the same page as we come back towards being in the gym of the opportunity for a soft tissue injury to occur is going to be at its absolute peak when we are excited to get back to the gym and we want to push hard. We've got access to all the equipment that's eventually going to come back here, and we have to accept that we are going to ramp back up into our normal activity level, and we are not going to just see where we're at. That is not going to be on the table. There is not going to be maxing out. There is not going to be going for max reps on things like pull-ups or muscle-ups or other stuff that will give you the opportunity to put your tissues in a place that they haven't been in a month and a half, right? So I want everyone to be on board with this, that we're going to do it smart. We're going to do it the right way. It's going to be a blast when we get back together, but we are going to make the physical impact a reasonable level. Just like we're always trying to be on our curve, where we're at for any given day, we are going to focus on the movement, we are going to focus on appropriate loading and appropriate volume, and still get a great workout and do things that we haven't done in a while, but do them in a safe manner, all right? Okay, so with that said, workout for tomorrow, we're gonna do our deadlifts. This is our strength work for the week. It's gonna be 55 to 65%, sets of 4 sets with a 6-second eccentric phase, working sets of 12, 10, 8, and 6, right? So that means the first 4 reps of each of those sets have that 6-second eccentric, right? So on the set of 12, do the math with me, 4 reps with the 6-second eccentric, and then 8 reps normal. This next set is 10, so it's 4 with a 6-second eccentric and then 6 normal, right? If all you get out of this is a few of your reps you have to do slow on the way down, great. All right, so I'm doing a pretend one with like my 25-pound dumbbell. Since this is a lighter weight, I'm probably gonna double it up, but I'm gonna pick up, do my deadlift, and then 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000. Up normal, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. You get the picture? All right, again, adapting it to the equipment that you have. If all you have is that one single object for moderate weight or a light weight, I want you to double up the reps, right? Focus on the movement, getting that pattern of the hip hinge down, and doing some of those slow tempo eccentric movements. In between each set, we're gonna do a set of the band star pattern. I just have this TheraBand. Any of the bands that you have can use, you could even use a bungee cord for this if you have nothing else. But start off, here's the 2 principles. Is like number 1 is my grip width starts off at shoulder width. Number 2 is my elbows remain straight for the entire time. So I don't want to see any of this stuff, right? Make sure the elbows stay straight, and that's what allows us to use the rotator cuff muscles in the shoulders. So I'm going to go stretch to the chest, diagonal one direction, diagonal the other direction. And that is 1 rep. I'm going to do that 8 times through, okay? So this would be 2. 45 degrees approximate angle. You should feel a nice burn around the back side of your shoulder as you get done with that set, okay? Then we're gonna do our conditioning. So conditioning today is a 1 minute on, 1 minute off. During that minute, I want you going hard, right? And it is a 200-meter buy-in into a max rep thrusters in that minute. So 3, 2, 1, go. I'm running out the door. And if you don't have, if running is not good for you, but you have access to another piece of cardio, I want you to target something that's in that like 30 to 40 second range at a relatively hard pace, okay? So 200 meters, yeah, if you jog really slow, you can make that last 2 minutes if you want to. So what I'm asking for is a hard pace, because you know you're gonna get a full minute rest. This is 50-50 work-rest ratio. When you come in, you immediately reach down and grab that dumbbell, and we're doing thrusters with the dumbbell. right? And I want you to just alternate arms every round. So on the first round, I'll go left hand. Next round, I'll go right hand. I'm getting as many reps as I can get in a minute, and then resting for a full minute, and then repeat. So we're repeating that whole sequence, or we're completing that whole sequence 4 times through. All right, for the warm-up, I want you to start off with drinking birds, grasshoppers, the psoas lunge. This is our single pipe right here. I'm reaching that leg back, and I'm just going about 15 seconds. Really try to loosen up all the tissue from the downside of your arm, all the way tracing that line to the outside of your knee IT band. All that stuff is connected, and it all plays into the posture and how you hold your pelvis. So if we can loosen up that front side, it will help to activate the back side, right? It's one of those antagonist-protagonist relationships in the body that's super important for spinal health, all right? And then 1 set of air thrusters. So that's just empty hands, the pretend thruster, so we're getting that body in the movement pattern of squatting and then pressing overhead, and then do your first warm-up set of deadlifts. If you can go up in weight every round on those warm-up sets of deadlifts, that'd be great, marching up to like 55 to 65% of your max, so you'll be ready for that first set of deadlifts when they come. All right, have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow.